No, we're live. Okay, now let me know when the YouTube page pops up because usually it cuts off anything said or done.
There we go.
Alrighty then.
There you
So
go.
we're live on YouTube.
UAB boogieing.
All right, we're all gonna dance for you. Sorry, folks, it's been eons and a long time since I been live on my channel. But my brother wanted his logo done, and I'm on the text portion of his logo. John, I believe you have a wrench. Anybody that has a wrench, if you can put Cliff's links in the chat, that would be great.
Don't I better have a wrench.
I don't know who has a wrench. It's been a while.
Hello,
you.
Patrick.
You gotta load them up.
We already got 12 people watching. Nice.
Hey, Chris.
Okay, bear with me. Yeah, I don't know how well. Well, I guess I could set the.
Ain't nobody bearing anything. You said this is family friendly.
Yeah. Help me, Jesus.
No, you beat me to it. You beat me to it, Cliff.
I'm sorry. I was
Yeah,
trying to help him. Help me.
Now, I've spent a little time on John's channel, or quite a bit of time on John's channel, and he allows me to promote my stuff on his. So I'm going to go through each person, and God, I haven't done a live in so long. I'm going to go through each person and let them introduce themselves and shout out their social media and where they can be found. Please go to their channels. I never say go subscribe because, that's up to you. But go to people, and if you like their content, if you never mind. Okay, I was about to click on John, but he's standing up.
I'm good.
Okay, all right, John. Tell people where they can find you, please, sir.
Hey everybody, how's it going? John here with a good scroll saw portrait design and woodworks. If you look down below at the bottom of the ticker screen there, you can see it just slowly going by there. Find me on Facebook and YouTube.
That is
Facebook,
wood if I
YouTube,
could.
Instagram, TikTok.
WOOD. Thank you, John. The person you will always have people talking in the background, God love him, is Mr. Billy Burt of Messy Lania. Well, he'll tell you. Hi, Billy.
Abby. Billy Burt, the Messy Studio on YouTube. Also, the Miscellaneous. I got 2 channels. Billy Burt Sr. or the Messy Studio, either one on TikTok and Instagram and Facebook. I'm all over the place.
Thank you for being here, sir. You too, John. Where are we at?
Thanks for having me.
You're welcome.
No, thank you, Charles.
I was happy to do it. Didn't even tremble a little bit. And somebody I don't know.
You lie.
Some people that don't go to John's lives may not know this guy, but he's good at what he does and he sticks with it. And Mr. Art Lavelle.
Hello, everybody. Glad to be here. You can find me over at John's. What if I could?
By God.
And thank you, Charles, for letting me come on your show.
Hello, Shaylee Morehouse. You're welcome, Art. And probably the best looking person on the panel.
You already introduced him.
Diddly.
I was already here.
I didn't see that coming at all. Yeah. The person I am doing this logo for is Mr. Cliff Deering. I'll let him.
Thank you so much. You don't even know what it means. And if you look, well, I do. I'll probably have to change cameras.
Yeah.
Are you
Hi,
plagiarizing
Robin.
that from me? There you go.
Yeah.
Yes, I did. I do jewelry and accessories and stuff. But yeah, it's called chainmail jewelry. Hello, Robin. And if you can dream it up, I might could do it. If not, I'll point you to somebody that can. Thank you. Back to you, Charles.
Thank you. I am tickled to death to be live and tickled to death that all these people are joining me and tickled to death to see if I can remember how to use StreamYard. Alrighty then. I don't have a color logo. What you're seeing right now is the text version, so I'm going to lay out the logo, but it's not in color. after I set the camera up. Called Heart of Orion Jewelry, and I got to find all the pieces here. So we'll get to see it not in color, but yeah.
I'm gonna do my.
Give up, ding dang. Hopefully I
Are
can
you
do
gonna
this
stain
stuff.
those? Are you gonna stain those, paint those, or epoxy them, Charles?
I'll paint some. Really, paint them.
Thank you.
I don't know what the heck I was thinking.
Oh, your deer
I'm
antlers
not
upside
real
down.
sure either.
It's like a puzzle. Yay.
It's something like this. You would think
Charles
as much as I've
designed
seen
this
it.
logo.
So yeah,
No, I
the
think those
tribal.
two go the other way.
Well, we'll figure it out.
I've been
The
wrong.
oh, you're right. I think they go like this. The tribal
Cliff,
parts
Please
will
be
be
sure
black,
and-
part will be red.
Cliff,
When
and that's
you
on
attach
video
them,
that they
please
say
make
you're
sure.
right.
Hello, Jeff. Yeah, by the way, anybody out in the chat, check and see if they have a channel. If you like what you see, subscribe, by God. And don't forget March 1st. I'm glad I thought of this. March 1st, there is an auction. Myself, Cliff, and a bunch of other people are going to be doing an auction. For me, it'll be 3D printing. Cliff will be doing his jewelry, and everybody else will be doing all kinds of different stuff. So please, please, please go to, oh God, somebody post a link out in the chat. Little Treasures by Nancy. I knew the name of it, but because I was live, I couldn't think of it. But yeah, March 1st, it's a Saturday. Please go there. And
It's a Friday, actually, I just learned.
okay, it's Friday. Just
So
whenever
it's,
March 1st is, y'all go on over there and get you something nice. All right, let me move this stuff out of my way here. Yeah, those will be.
Connie
He
will
sounds
be
a
on the auction.
scared, don't he, Cliffy?
Nancy's
Yeah,
live.
A little nervous.
I'm a little out of
sound
practice here.
Stop.
Okay, yeah.
so
So,
nervous.
Charles, just
Oh,
take
no.
a breath. Just take a breath and slow down. Oh, I better change my. Well, why am I? Oh, yeah. Let me change my home group because I'm on a G right now.
Okay, dog.
I was about to say, I don't
remember.
remember typing that, but yeah, that'll work.
I know. Yeah, because I've read that he changed my home group before I came on. That's okay.
It's all good. When
That's Nancy's live.
Yeah, being that this is a pop-up live, I haven't cut the perimeter of the letters out yet to make this quicker or drill the pilot holes, so we're going to babble.
That's all right, I'll cut.
All right, so Art's cutting. I guess while I'm doing that
Connie.
stuff. Good night, Connie. Art with Connie. Again, check everybody out in the chat.
Night, Connie.
Night, Connie.
My dogs are wrestling and making too much noise, so I'm gonna smoke them out.
Again, anybody in the chat, check out their channel, and if you like what you see, subscribe. The reason why I'm not showing myself big is because all I'm going to be doing is roughly cutting out the perimeters and drilling pilot holes. I'll mute myself when I drill the pilot hole.
Hello, Shay.
Hello, Shay.
Angela.
Angela.
Jeffrey.
We got 18 people watching at 10:30 at night Central Time. That's right now. And I got Skeeter eaters attacking me. I'm not a fan.
Yeah, his yard is overcome with those things.
Hey, I ain't no skeeter eater.
I don't even know what they're actually called, but we call them Skeeter eaters.
Mosquito hawks is what some people call them.
Mosquito hawks.
God, there's 820,000 million. That's a lot.
They're getting ready for the
I
skeeter
actually
bloom.
learned they only eat mosquito larvae. They don't actually eat mosquitoes.
How did I beat you, Shay?
Cliff, the larvae
Because,
become
her live's on tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, y'all check out
I
her
don't know
live.
when my live is.
Shay does all kinds of stuff.
She's a baker and
Probably
a candlestick maker.
Probably even
the
makes
mother,
accessories.
the mother of chefs or chefs in training.
yeah.
I don't know what level they're at yet. I don't remember because I'm a terrible friend. Right now, I'm going to very roughly cut the perimeter to make, because the text on this is going to be 4 feet wide. So I'm just going to roughly cut the perimeter of each word, and then we'll do the more finer. I think that's a word. Set of words,
More
whatever.
finer. Who learned you how to
Oh.
smoke?
And Clip designed. Well, he didn't design. He chose his own font for the text, and the text is going to have a backer on it.
ITC.
The the text is going to be black, and there's going to be a border around it, which I do with a washer. I believe I have a video on my channel for that. Yeah, it's pretty self-explanatory, but if you don't understand, blah blah blah. But the text is going to be black, and the border is going to be white to make it pop.
Pop.
And John is still here. It's just audio only.
I'm still here.
And John's the eye.
No, I'm trying to figure out if I
John's
can.
back. He's video only.
Oh, I'm an idiot. I forgot to mention I'm sponsored by Harnell Media. He does my website. If you want I haven't done a live in so long. I forgot my sponsors because I'm an idiot. I'm a happy good idiot. Anyway, harnealmedia.com. It's HARNEAL media.com. If you need a website done very affordably, not just 9 to 5er, and a good communicator, it can be done. He'll do it by God. That's harnealmedia.com. And also
Webmaster of the Stars.
yeah, buddy.
Shay says she didn't get her pasta made today. You're such a slacker, Shay.
You shattered my image of you, Shay. Golly. Do I want coffee or soda now? Let's go with coffee, Bob.
Y'all keep talking because I'm trying to find my.
A, B, C, D.
Y'all let me know if there's any typos or incorrect information, because you no longer have to do the code at depending on how many blades you get. It's just Charles, and the you don't have to go to 2 different spots. Okay, you can go to 2 different websites, but everything goes in the notes portion of the gift card / discount box of the website. It wouldn't Wooden Teddy Bear.
Keep trying there, Chuck. You'll figure it out.
Words are hard. Ask Shay. Just kidding. Love you, Shay.
Seem a tad kerfuffled. Deep breath.
Yeah, I am acting like I'm live for the first time. Anyway. Okay.
Imagine what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
I'm part of Jewelry Orion. I make Orions.
Yeah. John does lives all the time. I don't know if Billy still does, but he does cooking
Once
and
in
all
a
kinds of stuff. He has 2 channels for different reasons. Obviously, John does live all the time. He has something called the Daily Scrolls. And this is not to down John, but if you are sensitive to non-family friendly, it does happen over there. I'm proof of that. But on my channel, but John is good at what he does, regardless of some of the whatever. We all go off the rails over there. We used to do that on my channel, but I'm trying to whatever. That's not to down John. He does dang good work.
I've never gone off the rails on your channel.
I'm the conductor off those rails.
No, but you are sure the ones that block the tracks. All right, I am going to start here. Oh, by the way, I never. Wooden Teddy Bear is the other sponsor. Great group of folks. And I'm the only person you can get that 15% off of Flying Dutchman blades. Now, Flying Dutchman blades are made by Nequa. A lot of people saying, well, Nequa's better than Flying Dutchman. They are the exact same blade. It's just Nequa's the manufacturer. When they came to North America, they were named Flying Dutchman. Boom, bippy. There's an official term on a stick. And I use number 5.
So Boom Bippy is an official term?
Yeah, but it's not the code. The code is Charles.
It's funny seeing you say it, but Billy.
I forgot what I was talking. Oh, no, I use number 5 and number 3 flat-ended spirals by Flying Dutchman. I get from Wooden Teddy Bear, and I do pay
He
for
does
them.
that so he can use 1/4-inch pilot holes.
Yeah, just because one
Don't
time.
forget to put Boom Bippy in the coupon area.
Don't confuse people.
No. Sorry, I get confused
The
easily.
the code in that discount box is Charles on woodenteddybear.com. And also, if you're looking for a couple, what do you call them? Scroll saw patterns, woodenvisions.com has over 2,700 of them individually and over 300 pattern bundles. So check that on out. I tell you what,
I'll be back. I need water.
I'm not sure what Angela's asking about. Which, no, I haven't done the text yet, Angela. I'm just babbling and procrastinating because I know I'm going to break a blade.
Twink. I'm making
I don't have a twink audio on here.
Yeah, but for anybody watching, I will not go full screen until I'm done cutting the perimeter of the letters out and the pilot holes. But I'll go live as long as I can handle it. I never have a set time for live. And I'll probably break a braid.
How do you break a number 5 blade? They're a 1/16 of an inch thick.
You just go to your room, sir. Okay. I find a way to break blades. I don't know why, and it's not the blades. It's me either forcing it or something, but it ain't the blades. Anybody that uses them will tell you that. So let's stop babbling and start. I am using a 22-inch Tegner, and I have a 4x8, 2 foot by 4 foot piece of plexiglass on top of it, painted black underneath, double-sided tape.
I always love the way your scroll saw looks like it's made of rubber. It's going really slow. It's cool looking.
Yeah.
And if you noticed when Charles started the saw, if you're not holding your wood down or your piece down that you're cutting, it lifts it up off the table.
Yep. Well, that and the fact that it's 4 feet wide, but yeah, we're about to cut that down. Now, not all these letters are attached to each other, so I got to keep track of parts. And we're scrolling.
Don't you hate when you
They
think
look
your
pretty
remote's coming
attached
out and
right
realize
now.
you're using the wrong one?
Art scrolls a lot too, but he doesn't have an active channel. So if you want to see him scroll more often, you'll see it on John's channel.
Yeah, I was going to say if you want to see him scroll, just look down the lower left corner.
That too.
Skip, man.
I got 1,000,000 of them.
I know. I'm secretly wondering if John's wondering why Billy doesn't come on his live. But I think Billy came here to scare me, and I can't go into. Yeah, I can go into why. It's not a secret.
He did it. He did a few days ago.
I was in John's not long ago.
I didn't know that. I was probably sleeping.
Probably.
Any questions you have, I'm not the only one that knows anything about scrolling, but if you have any questions of any kind, please throw them out in the chat, and myself or somebody will answer them for you.
If you have any complaints, please keep them to yourself.
No, you can share them.
If I don't know the answer to your questions, I'll lie to you.
All right. That's why.
It'll sound really educated. It'll be in big words.
Unless it's about biology and animals and stuff, Billy actually knows about that. He's smarter than he looks.
Yeah, everybody's worst nightmare. I'm a redneck with an education.
What?
A education. Education next. Okay. what's something else?
Education.
Yeah. Congratulations on your gratulation.
Oh,
Art does all kinds of strolling, but he does a lot of puzzle. Go ahead.
Art, your wheel just fell off.
Yes, it did. I love it.
Well, that's how the derailing starts.
The hood's about ready to
Wheels
fall
fell
off
off.
now.
Have fun with your show.
You leaving us, John?
Yeah.
Did he already leave? Oh. Thanks for
care, have
joining us,
fun.
John. Thank you, sir. Y'all
Yep.
check out
John.
John.
y'all check out John's channel,
Have
by
fun. We'll
God.
see you later.
I'll do my best. Thank you, sir.
And there
I'm
went the
forcing
hood.
myself to slow down so I don't break blades. I almost never break a blade. That's a lie.
Slow down, Charles.
I do have this habit of cutting things very large
Why are you cutting so far away from the lines?
because I'm just doing a rough
I think you-
perimeter to make it more manageable for scrolling.
Oh,
Oh, Charlie, you've lost your edge.
Yeah,
You used
I'm
to
only-
do.
I'm only slightly off the line.
yeah, only half inch.
It's so weird how this weave can look odd from one side and you flip it over and it looks normal.
That was a good question. I didn't. Well, that's why I said rough perimeter. Yeah, it's just to make it more manageable. But I can't do that on most of my large scroll top projects because they're usually in one big picture.
See, I'm trying to make it easier on you, Charles.
You're welcome. I mean, thank you. Whatever I mean.
Whatever he means.
But I do thank you for doing this, and I can't wait to hang it up.
You're welcome, bud.
It won't be on camera, but I can take pictures and show all my friends, all two of you.
Both of them, by God.
I don't have
Or as
any
they say in the
visitors.
South, all y'all.
I don't have any visitors without a badge anyway.
At the rate he's going, Cliff, you may get to hang it up next month.
Yeah, diddly.
I was just
Actually-
pleasantly surprised that he was willing to paint it for me.
Well, I thought that was what I was supposed to do.
Yeah, that's what I paid you for.
I can't
Hello,
paint you a
Ken
portrait.
McGrory.
Hello, Ken.
Hello, Ken. Hey, baby. And my sleeping schedule is shot, and I'm still sleepy.
I took a late nap, so I'll be here as long as I can. Well, until I get hungry, probably.
I slept about 3 hours earlier, so it'll be a long night. Just allows me to get more jewelry done here, Heart of Orion Jewelry.
And if you wonder why I turn the piece using its barrel, number one, I call it visual comfort. And also because I have things beside me I'm trying not to knock over because it's 4 foot sheet of wood. It's maple ply, 1/4 inch, in case anybody wondering. We do have an unofficial drinking game. Doesn't have to be alcohol. If I break the blade, everybody takes a drink. Of course, that's kind of ongoing
You guys better
tradition.
go get extra then.
Yeah, buddy. Love you too, Art.
I can only drink a few sips at a time, or I'll have issues.
Yeah.
Let's just say it's coffee. Oh, I thought you had a blade break. It was another scroll saw.
Okay, it's coffee.
I'm confused.
Coffee has an effect on you. especially
Cliff,
the faster
Cliff,
you drink
Cliff
it.
said, let's just say it's coffee. So I said, okay, it's coffee.
Cliff, if you'll look at your text on the word of, I would like to make a normal left side of the O because it looks like it has a tumor.
It kind of does, doesn't it? Let me check with my people, my advertisement people. Yeah, you can fix that.
Cool.
I will allow it.
I have to be careful because my laptop is to my right and I'm about to knock stuff off of there. So I'm turning the page.
Just waiting for my mama to write her call. Honey, you need to come eat. Mom, I'm on with my friends. Mom, I got a virus.
Oh, that's so fun.
Leave me alone, woman. I'm busy.
Okay. We got to do this part now.
If I told my mom, leave me alone, woman, I would feel it for about a week.
Yeah, me too.
If you ever
I
felt
meant-
anything again.
We're in that generation, you know, you don't touch your parents and get away with it more than once.
Unless you get tired of it. See, my mom have a love-hate relationship. She hates that she loves me.
Stuck on my laptop is why I'm going ape crud over here.
Language.
Angela, he did not get his scroll saw yet.
About Herb.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, for a while there, Herb was moving. Then there was health things, and now we're procrastinating, I guess. I can't speak for Jerry. He's been working a lot. All right, one more word to cut out or do the rough perimeter of, and then we will do the official stuff.
My throat feels swollen for some reason.
Flip has a song stuck in my head.
Which one? The Baby?
Yeah,
There's the worst song to have stuck in your head.
yeah.
It's called I'm With You by Sheriff, if anybody's curious and wants to have an earwig.
At least it ain't stuck somewhere else.
Oh, Lord.
And they're off.
What I said?
No, that's allowed. Dagglabbit, I gotta be human. Not encouraged, but it's allowed. We do have a sense of humor here.
A bit of trivia about that song. Sheriff released that song, and I think it was 79 or 80, and then it just absolutely went nowhere. And they ended up breaking up because of their lack of success. And then some DJ, years later, decided to play it, and people kept requesting it, so it literally brought them to #1 on Billboard, and they weren't even a band anymore. And then he started the band Alias with one of the band members, and did another one-hit wonder. I Need You Now, or More Than Words Can Say, I Need You Now. Back to you, Bob, with sports.
Is anybody watching comments? I think we are.
Billy mostly has been.
I pay y'all good money now.
I are. Jason just said hey to Robin.
Mr. Blythe, Mr. Blythe.
That was a secret conversation. I mean, private, not
And
secret.
take a drink.
Really, that was the quietest blade break I've heard in forever.
Yeah, really. I didn't even realize.
Because you're not here.
I didn't even realize he braked one.
I heard it, he did it.
I don't want to.
But that's the beauty of the Hegner is I just broke the blade and boom, the next one's loaded. You're welcome.
Thanks, Hegner.
But you
I
do
may
have
have
to
to,
reload the clamps. Go ahead.
if I have to, I may have to skip some of the drinks because I don't want to drink my coffee too fast.
When you don't actually have to drink.
Don't call me a butt.
I appreciate it. Why the heck
Right
would my
on.
throat be swollen all of a sudden?
I don't know. Okay, all the rough perimeters are cut out, and
Rough?
there's not a whole lot of interior cuts on this, but it is fragile. Well, not at 8 feet tall. Okay. Oh, take a favorite of my drink beverage. Drink of my favorite beverage.
I think you've had enough beverage.
I'm a good Lord, I'm a professional talker. Ladies and gentlemen,
That's
Mr.
better than
Harnell
talk.
Media. Harnell Media has joined
Hello,
us.
Mr.
Hello.
Harnell.
Hey, Steve.
Oh, Steve.
Hello, Steve.
Steve, your eyes and ears are not deceiving you. I'm actually live on my own channel. And I'm about
Hello,
to sneeze.
Connie Beatha, mate. Getting a cup of life.
Yeah.
Zoom night.
Thank you, sir. Oi. Ugh. Okay, we can get the camera in the same zip code if we want to. We can scroll if we want to.
If your friends can't scroll, then they're friends of mine because I can't scroll. That was funny in my head. I should have kept it there.
It's all right. Oh, God. Please do not. I understand people being shy, but nobody is going to make fun of you if you have any questions, because we all started sometime, and there's things we don't know till we learn them.
Well, that was
I'll make
deep.
fun of you, but I'll do it quietly.
I occasionally have serious moments, by golly. Or by God.
I'm just trying to figure out why my throat's all swollen up. Did I snore too hard during my nap?
I guess I could try to get a little closer with the camera. That's about as close as I can get, because I don't have a zooming camera like my brother, which he was going to give me one, but he got selfish on me.
I think that's plenty close. I feel like I'm kissing it now.
Well, kiss on it before it starts. It'll hurt after it gets going. I don't hear a kiss, sir.
Kiss on it. It wasn't Billy, but hey.
Whatever works. We promote love around these parts.
But it's not my last name, Cliff.
Even though I usually cut right on the line, if I can get away with using a belt sander on the big curves like this, I'm going to. But you can't do that everywhere. And I might still do a rough. I might still do a somewhat rough perimeter on some of these. But yeah. And Billy ain't wrong. Plus, when I draw to get my stuff onto the wood, I trace a large printout with carbon paper, and it's by hand, so it's going to be a little rough anyway. So it'll look like it.
And that's why some people call him Chicken Charlie. You thought I forgot about that, didn't you?
I forgot about it.
I never heard it. I got something to use now, bro.
I don't remember where that came from. Was that something to do with the scroll offs?
Maybe.
Definitely, maybe.
And Cliff, if I make any mistakes, you got to change the look of your logo.
You're gonna paint over it. Just glue it back and paint. Nobody will.
No, I don't need flat out breaking. I might go inside the line because shock, I'm not perfect.
This thing started out at 4 feet. It's now 3.6.
You didn't need that curly Q anyway, by God.
I almost went back to sleep and said, "Oh, I'll just catch the next live," and then I popped out of it. I really wish I felt better though. I wonder if I'm
Now,
coming
see,
down with something like all of a sudden.
the back of this wood is fibrous. So every now and then, say I went inside the line because the fibrous wood caught on the hole in the table. Dag blabicus. So, Cliff, your H's can be slightly thinner.
Putty, put putty on it, man.
Did you trace that with carbon paper, Charles?
Yes, sir.
You
No, I
kind of
used a
missed the
pen.
lines a few times.
Or
Well,
overlapped them.
Not being
I
critical.
love it when one of my dogs is being eaten. That's always good for live streams, puppies. Thank you.
well, alter, whatever the word is. Seriously, Billy, the reason why I'm not 100% careful is I know what I'm trying to do, and I usually compensate when I'm cutting.
I know. I'm just busting your chops.
Oh,
It
you ain't
makes
never
me
done
hate
that.
too thin. I hate a narrow
Not
edge.
not more than 2 or 3 dozen times.
Yeah. Now, I tend to break blades more often when I'm pulling the piece towards me, but I'm too lazy to mess with turning it around. And please don't bust my
Sometimes they
chops
cut
there.
better that way. Sometimes it puts more stress on them. You just don't know.
And again, when I flip the piece, it's for what I call visual comfort. And for anybody that's scared to death of spirals, you'll notice right now that it's not going anywhere. And I'm not trying to be funny, because that blade will not cut in any direction that you don't steer it, and it won't cut any faster than you feed into it. That's called feed rate. Holy crap!
You
I
should do
talked something.
commercials.
And I'm really picky about little wavy lines. So when you see me going back and forth, that's me sanding with the blade to get a little
After it takes a notch out of your H.
Yeah. Well, I compensated for that by making it slightly thinner.
Thank you.
There's a lot of
Because
beginner
he don't
strollers.
like lines that do this.
A lot of beginner strollers think they're not good if they go off the line, but that's number one, normal. Number two, there's no law saying you have to cut it exactly the way it's designed.
Unless the person's a stickler.
You mean like a grass burr or a goat head there, Cliff?
Sure, yeah, that's what I meant. Sorry, I wasn't prepared.
I think Charles missed a couple of pilot holes.
I haven't done them yet, sir.
Bravo.
Oh, that explains it.
That will.
Yes. I'm getting dive bombed by a skeeter eater.
He won't eat much.
He won't hurt you.
I ain't scared of them. I just don't particularly want to eat them.
Keep your mouth closed.
He's a kamikaze.
It'll be a very quiet show, but that
Yeah, I'm not a fan of dead air, so there's
How
constant
about you
talking on
just
these
shut
things.
your mouth? That boy's eating bugs again. That's because he won't shut his mouth.
Larry said the lines are just a suggestion.
Yep.
Actually,
Guide,
he
if you
said
will.
guide, but
I didn't even read the comment. I was just saying that myself.
I keep having to correct my posture because I slouch real bad and my back gets to hurting. But I'll suffer for the people.
That's why I smoke so much, is because I
So,
have my back locked
good
up.
slouching.
But, well, yeah.
Sit up straight, chest out.
God.
Almost done.
Jason said, "Sorry, Clippus. Now Ryan's heart. Ryan's lart." That was funny. Sorry, I had it full screen so I could watch the destruction.
Ear of
I
Orion.
mean, the creation. He makes Wellery. And accessories, according to him. It is 59 outside and 78 in here. I ain't got a single heat source on except for my mouth. I'm going to smoke, and if you don't like it, just join me for a cigarette.
You guys are at 59 degrees. Wish we were.
You're very quiet, Art. I couldn't quite hear you.
Huh?
It's hard to hear you, Art.
Well, I turned. Hang on. How's
I
that?
heard you then.
Better.
Much better.
Well, I turned my mic down so I can saw because sometimes it's loud. But I wished it was that warm here.
Yeah.
We're now,
Got up to 80 here today.
yeah, we barely even made it to 50. It's already 32 outside. It's supposed to get down to 26.
Wednesday, I think it's supposed to get up to like 89.
Good grief. Blow some over this way, will you?
That's
Tomorrow's
Texas for you.
88. Monday is 95. Tuesday's 89. Then it goes to
95.
60, 60, 72.
Yeah,
I know.
Down here, they changed it. Monday's going to be 88, not 89.
Billy's in San Antonio, Cliffs in Hamilton. I'm in Gatesville. That's all Texas. Art is in North Carolina.
Well, now I
You
got
got
to
a
change
cool
witness
front
protection.
coming in.
Thanks, Charlie.
Mm-hmm.
Got cool front coming in Wednesday. It's only going to be up to 72. With
Mercy,
a high
Jesus.
Thursday at 61. Oh, my goodness.
Hey, Billy,
Get your
what's
snow
The
boots.
lows I'm not looking forward to. The lows are going to be 38 on those 2 days. But
where are you going to be at
Protection.
Saturday, Billy?
Do what, Art?
What's your temperature going to be next Saturday?
The opposite of whatever the weatherman says.
I only see through Friday on mine.
Yeah, it ain't
Okay.
showing me. Friday's going to be 70, so I don't know.
We're going to barely make it 50
Low.
then. Saturday's a heat wave, though. 46 for a high.
Equal.
Free entertainment here, folks.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Best I
I'm
can do is
a singer
Wednesday.
and a gang.
Saturday's supposed to be 79.
Gosh. You want to trade?
Not particularly.
No, I'm good. Thanks.
Well, fine.
If
We're a little
anybody in Texas
selfish.
ever says yes, they're lying to you.
Or they're not from Texas.
Yeah, we're supposed to get up to 46 degrees Saturday. And we had that stretch last month. Man, it was getting down to 15 degrees at nighttime.
Yeah, the winter sucked in the first week or so. After that, it's darn near pleasant.
We didn't get
Oh,
a
it's
drop.
longer than a week.
Yeah.
I'm trying to block it out. It's 11:11 here in Texas.
We made it another winter. We didn't get a drop of snow. That's 3 years now. 3 years.
Hell,
ago.
we even got snow.
We didn't.
It
Thankfully.
was not much bigger than flurries, but we got it.
We didn't even get a speck. It's been 3 years now since our last 12-inch snowfall.
Now, the trippiest snow I've ever seen was when we lived in Germany.
Yeah.
Those flakes were the size of small children. Okay, really small
Yeah,
children. But
I've seen it. I've seen it on videos and weather channels where it can snow there.
yeah, Charlie and I were 10 years old, and we had just seen the Killer Bees movie, so we were running in slow motion, acting like we was getting stung to death. It was good times.
We haven't grown up much since then, but we have an imagination.
We've grown out, but
We played with a stick and everything.
We always wanted to be the first ones out there to mess up the fresh snow. No, it was
No,
beautiful.
We,
kind of like
we
peanut
don't want to
butter.
be talking about growing out, Cliff.
I love you, Billy. You're still my cute little teddy bear.
Where does Jason live?
I don't remember.
He said it's
I think he's up like in the northeast somewhere, isn't he?
it's a whole 11 degrees out.
Yeah, I think he's way up
Have
northeast.
it.
I don't remember.
Way
New
up
Hampshire?
north.
I think he's in New Hampshire.
Oh, okay. Wow. 11. You can keep it.
You can have it.
You can have it.
Oh, I see how this goes. Okay.
You better see how it goes. You cut it.
Not yet. I ain't touched it yet.
Oh,
I'm looking because I want to get rid of this piece before I break something. All right, I know where
Billy,
it
have you
is.
ever watched that show 60 Days In? Because they actually had a guy that his name was spelled Orion, but he went by Oregon.
negative. I have not.
That's weird.
Oh, Lord.
Some people just can't pronunciate right.
Yeah, because they're not educated. They didn't graduate.
Jason, you said yes, New Hampshire.
I was about to say his wife's name is Karen, but he's too slow on getting married. But he's a sweetheart, last I recall.
People change, seasons change. I'm a singer in a gang. I wish I knew what I felt like poo.
I hate it when the fiber from the backside gets stuck in the hole in the table.
Fiber. Smoke. Talk about ruining your legacy. But we won't go there. Billy, this thing is 80 rings per inch. God. It end up just under 700 rings.
Now, some people aren't real picky about tiny waves in their lines, but I definitely am. That
As am
doesn't make
I.
me better than
Let's do
anybody
this
else.
right.
I'm big on even close up. I want it to look good too.
Well, our dad raised
I'll
us to
be
be
right back.
perfectionists.
Time for some meds.
Okay.
Miss you. I think I'm gonna take a quarter of one of mine. Gone, she been gone so long, she been gone so long. Wonder if we're ever gonna see my
One more piece to cut off, and I can do the letters.
Yay.
What was it you were making? I was smoking when you showed it, so I couldn't
What's
tell
that?
what it said.
It's a cement
What was
truck.
it you're making?
Cement truck.
Okay.
I finished the motorhome on John's.
I forgot Billy left some. Took it off full screen to read any comments that are relevant. Man, I feel like I've been hit by a truck, man. A cement truck.
Wonder why.
I know it's mainly my throat, but probably just not getting enough sleep.
There's that
I
one.
don't ever sleep soundly.
I get more sleep than you do because I don't have dogs jumping all over me and needing out.
Yeah, I mean, it's weird though. Bud has never been trained, but he
You
just
know what?
knows.
You know what woke
how
me
to
up
let him
earlier
know.
from my nap? I somehow knocked the ashtray off my nightstand in my sleep. Again, if you're just joining, the reason why I turned the piece, even though I'm using spirals, visual comfort, and try not to knock things off or bump things or reach the capacity of the saw. I'm going to take a break and stretch my back, and we'll get going again. By God.
You should change the name of your stuff to Visual Comfort. We'll leave the light on for you.
But that's how far we are on the void.
Cool.
Far being the operative word.
Oh, that ring is a reject.
Cliff, can you? Are you at the at your desk?
Yes, sir.
Can you let me know if the scrolling text mentions two different places to put the code? Because I want to make sure that's not the case, because it's no longer two different places.
So
Okay.
far, all I've seen is woodenTeddyBear.com.
So there's nothing about more than a gross or less than a gross, because that was the way it was in the beginning. Now it's different.
I don't remember seeing that, but I'll look.
You must enter this code at checkout to receive the discount. The code is Charles. And you can use it as often as you wish. It only applies to Flying Dutchman blades at this time. If that changes, I will let you know.
You hear the emotion he's singing?
WoodenTeddyBear.com.
Alrighty then. Oh, my back.
No, it don't say that.
Thank you, sir.
It will. Oh, I don't feel worth a poo-poo.
By the way,
WG?
once again, if you need a website, you check out harneilmedia.com. It's right there in the chat, but I'll spell it for you anyways. HARNEAL media MEDIA.com.
How do you
How
spell
do you
blah,
spell blah, blah, blah?
I don't know. I wasn't prepared to answer that, so I don't have a clever response. You just slap your keyboard. Hit the letter B and then slap your keyboard. It has to start with a B.
I dropped the keyboard off my nightstand.
Happy Sunday, Jeff. All right, let's get back on it.
Well, all right. All right.
You ain't finished cutting it out yet.
Well, I know. That's why I said back to it, sir. I don't know if you've been following along.
I don't know. Sometimes I'm a little slow.
Me too.
On the uptake. What the heck did I do there?
Mm.
My ring got kerfuffled.
And that's not good.
I hate kerfluffles.
I like them, but they got cheese on them. By the way, I hope you'll consider subscribing, slapping that thumbs up, and commenting and all kinds of stuff. It helps the algorithms and stuff.
I had algorithms once, and I took
if I slap
meds
the
for it.
thumbs up, it'll take it away.
I take my meds. I take meds for my algorithm.
Now you can thumbs down me if you want to, but I'd like it if you communicate with me. Let me know what you didn't like. If you just don't like me, that's on you. All right. Go ahead.
You take meds for your algorithm?
Yeah,
Is that what you
it's
said,
hard to
Cliff?
pronounce, but it's a
It was trying to
guts
be
to
funny.
live with. Algorithms flaring up. Sometimes I'm feeling a little algorithmic, and I just don't like it.
My wife says I don't hear so good sometimes. My audiologist disagrees with her.
But you've got what we call selective hearing, sir. Don't tell her.
Sometimes I have better luck cutting a straight line with a spiral than sideways than I do straight on. Figure that one out.
Yeah, I've noticed the
Okay.
same thing with me.
It's visual comfort. I'm wanting to rush out and buy visualcomfort.com, although I'm quite sure it would be taken.
We
Used to,
won't.
Billy, back in
And
the
Art,
late
I don't
90s
think
when I
Art's
started the
using a
internet.
spiral blade.
I
He
would-
keeps spinning his piece.
Every time I thought, no, he doesn't use a spiral blade. Every time I thought of a cool.com or one I thought would be worth something, I would buy it. I had a lot of .coms back in the day.
Hadn't sold a one.
Well, that's because I didn't try. I was a hoarder, I guess.
There's only one
We all have
.com
our-
I'm waiting on.
Billy Burt.
Billy?
The Messy Studio.
Oh, that's taken.
Yep. Well, nobody's using it, but there's a company that's trying to sell it, and I'm not willing to.
Yeah, I've never wanted a website bad enough that.
Yeah, what bothers me, I owned CliffETX.com forever, and then I didn't have the money to renew it one time, and some Chinese company bought it.
Yep.
They must have some algorithm that didn't take their meds. That bothered me because I had that thing forever, man. Tell you what.
You see Charles
longest-
dancing on the table? Twank.
That's funny.
For the longest time, I had bullrun.com because that was my logo and my blah, 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 and then bullrunart.com. Then I had charlesdeering.com. Yeah, that was that blah, 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 blah again.
Just so you
Yeah,
know,
I'm trying
Charles
to
has been
figure out
diagnosed as blah, 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 blah.
I ain't never seen the blah, 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 .com.
He was diagnosed with blah, 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 blah. I'd rather have algorithm.
That's kind of comparable to blah, blah, blah. I just say blah, blah, blah. Oh, because I'm rushing
Blah,
too much
say blah,
to say blah, blah, blah. So, yeah.
We'll be American. I'm like so funny in my country. We'll go back to it, stupid.
That broken blade ain't gonna last long.
Well,
You
no.
break another blade?
No.
Yes.
Who said
Yeah,
that?
he did. He braked the top of it off,
That's just a rumor he started.
but he chucked it back up.
No, I
feel
put
like
it in
wanna put
another
little
one.
wings on this when I'm done.
Oh, you did?
Put little clear
Yeah,
wings on here.
the Hagner has clamps you can preload. You just set them in a little
I
cradle.
know.
Oh, well, for those that don't know, there's for those that don't know, elsewhere on my channel there is a video called Anatomy of a Scroll Saw. It talked about scroll saws in general, but it also talked about how the Hagner is different from most saws or all saws.
Sorry. Charlie, you're only, what,
Did I just-
40
did
seconds
I
away
just hear
from
a
having been
Wookiee?
on an hour.
Cool. What was that, Billy?
I said, did I just hear a Wookiee?
I've been
But
called
is
worse.
that your pet name for me?
I've probably been called worse than that by my mama.
And I was
I probably
there.
should have. I
She
probably
slapped-
should have
she
gone
slapped
live on
him to sleep.
Facebook too. But whatever.
Why? Nancy held for review or something. 10 seconds, 9, 8,
No, the review was always on
6, 5,
what you call
4,
it.
3, 2, 1.
Happy
1 hour.
New Year.
Drink up.
Oh, I was a little off.
It's good to know all I got to do is pressure somebody until they eventually give in and buy something. No,
I stopped just
I
short
felt
of
a little
crying.
bad for that after a while. I need to buy one of her paintings now. Send her money back, and I never spent a dime, but I got a pretty painting. But I don't charge shipping unless somebody bought a ton. Shipping on my stuff averages $5 to $6, unless it's going out of the country. Charlie, I sent the first bracelet. It was $26 or $27 something shipping to John, and then this last one was 17 something. Why? It wasn't more than a point something ounces different. I don't gotta.
Maybe changing rates or something. I have no idea.
I would so sincerely doubt that. I wish we had access to UPS and stuff near here. All we have is a little drop box. You know what? I didn't even think about that all this time. I've been doing mail. I forgot we had the drop boxes.
I always forget about pirate ship.
That's what I use. Nancy turned me onto that.
Don't you still have to go to the post office and crap?
Nope. The only thing, once you get to the post office, is they'll verify. Because Nancy taught me when you weigh it, just go ahead and round it up to a couple more tenths of an ounce. Like if it's 0.8 ounces, just go ahead and make it an ounce. If it's 1 ounce, go ahead and make it 1.2 or so. And that all the post office will do is verify that you paid enough postage, and then off it goes.
Well, most of the stuff I ship won't fit in the mailbox, so I got to go to the post office. Yeah. Anyway. That's probably why I don't mess with pirate ship.
Well, maybe start mailing some smaller stuff.
I don't mess with pirate ships because I don't want to get swashbuckled.
I'll stick with my algorithm.
I blew up the plank 4 times.
I'm going to wear that joke out just so y'all know.
At least we got a warning.
Okay, one more row of gold and then we go to the black. I'm making a bumblebee, a very simple one.
That's weird. Looks like a bracelet.
I'm very good at this.
We have 4 interior cuts on this, and I'm going to mute myself while I drill the pilot hole so I don't deafen people.
Okay. This weave is called European 4-in-1, and it's one of the older chainmail weaves, which used to be used for actual chainmail, but it was usually riveted or welded with their acetylene torches.
Plus, Steve Nealon said visual comfort's already in use. I don't even want to guess what kind of web. I wonder what kind of website it is, but don't Google it, folks.
No.
Really? I went ahead and re-upped the .com for Texas Visions because it sounds like something somebody would want someday, and it didn't cost me an arm and a leg.
Oh, Steve said it's a lighting company with 52 stores nationwide.
Actually, it's funny. Somebody sent me an email at Texas Visions back when I had the email for it, and they sent records. It was stuff apparently there's a TexasVisions.com, and they sent it to the wrong one. Let's check that out. Texas.
Where's Charles when I need him?
He's
Muted.
he's muted and thumbs up in you.
I finally pulled my blade out of the clamp. I think I cut 45 puzzles with one blade.
Why'd you take the blade out?
No, it slipped out.
Oh.
It was getting dull. I was pushing
There is a
too hard.
Texas. Sorry.
Yeah.
There is a TexasVision.com, and it's an eye care place. I don't understand why.
That stands to reason.
Yeah.
Can't complain.
But
I got
at
45
first, it sounded
puzzles
really
out.
good. Look, this bee doubles as a snake. Woo, woo.
I'm scared.
Okay, it's more like a worm. But he's drinking milk. Now they kill me sometimes.
Ah, dang, I left my ice pick. I use an ice pick to hog out the holes to
Not
make
that
them easier to
big.
find from underneath because I'm a bottom feeder.
I heard that about you. I was hoping it was a rumor. And when we were growing up, Billy, it was, hey, it's the guy that draws and the brother of the guy that draws.
Oh, Steve
That
Combs
somebody
calls
is
his twin
back.
brother. That's somebody.
Would you say?
I said
Billy?
Batman Milk 378.
Hello, Batman
Hello,
dude.
guys and gals. I'm back.
Oh, I thought you were just having a stroke.
I thought I was too. Jason said an off topic, as you may remember. I have already bad internet. I've had really bad internet for over 10 years. I'll be able to read here in a minute.
Slow down,
When
Billy.
we moved this summer, we bought Starlink. Very happy with. Oh, cool.
There's
See,
like
I've
a
got
2-year waiting
Viasat,
list on
Jason.
that, isn't there?
Yeah. Oh no, it's like
No,
14 months,
no.
and that's.
It just
Depends on the
depends on
area.
where you is.
But it was 14 months for where I'm at, and I want that so bad. I got Viasat, and I'm paying $325.40 a month.
I
Because
don't.
there's only two choices
I
out
don't
here.
want Starlink.
I do. If it's, I only
do
get
because
15
I learned
meg
it's better
speed
than-
here.
It's I can't even see 15 megs from here. I could probably see the satellite that's beaming my pathetic internet. But if it rains, it's like, oh no, cover yourself, internet.
No, Batman is not Russ. Inside story, but whatever.
Maybe I should get with Texas Vision and see if they want to make a deal.
We got
Give you a
17
big
people
hand.
17 people watching. If you got any comments, questions, or inquiries or complaints, throw them on out there, by golly.
Yeah, Jason said he
great.
paid $600 for the system, $90 a month for service, but there's
Yeah.
other hardware you have to get too. Doug with Pole Barn went through that. He's got Starlink, but because he had no other alternative really.
Is it like one set
Yeah.
speed? I don't know anything about Starlink.
No. Our two
Well, I
choices
mean,
are
it's-
Viasat and HughesNet.
It's whatever you can get off the satellite,
All right.
but you got to
I'd
have
love to have
the right
Starlink.
kind of modem and the right kind of router and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I would love to have better than 15 meg. That's just saying.
That's why I got a speeder eater in here. The door's open. I'm going to go smoke and close it. God dang it. That's all I need is a speeder eater trying to eat my face. Because it looked a lot like a skeeter.
Go.
Hey, I killed it. Holy crap.
They're
I
like
caught it in the air. We'd
they're like 20 times bigger than a skeeter. Why are you killing it?
Oh, because I don't want it to eat my face.
He won't eat your face.
Well, I ain't gonna let them try.
No,
Just saying.
They
I
eat
caught
skeeter
him in the air
larvae.
and killed him.
Yeah, but they wanna like check out the texture of your tongue and stuff, and that's kind of gross.
Yeah, I haven't kissed a skeeter eater in hours. Just not my my taste anymore.
Well, if you wouldn't,
But no, I
scroll
caught
with
that
your
one in the
thumb
air, and I
sticking out, they
murderized it,
wouldn't
but
be
I ain't
getting
afraid
on.
to say
I hate it when you say something I don't have a witty response to.
it. I'll just stick to my algorithm.
By the way, if you do choose to subscribe, number one, thank you. Number two, click on the bell, click on the word all, and you'll never miss all the times I go live or just put out a project video.
Chris K said, "Don't kill those."
Hey,
Well, I don't want to eat them.
there's plenty more. Hey, she's still with us.
Yeah, there's definitely plenty of them.
No, I
They're
left my
they're
dang
get, they're
door
getting
open
ready
because
for
of
the
the
swarm that's coming.
They are the swarm that's coming. You walk in my yard,
thing I
you
can't-
can't go a foot without 80,203 of them jumping out going. Sorry, I
Well,
made,
good.
made myself
If they
laugh
make
on
that sound, I'm moving. No, we have a ton of grasshoppers when it's hot enough. But whenever I hear cicadas, I think it's hot out there.
You remember back before the coyotes took them all out, we used to have buku rabbits in Hamilton.
Coyote.
Jason said, "But our last storm took down a lot of lines locally. People without power and internet fired up the Jenny and had internet."
Jenny is
Cool.
a generator for you idiots.
No, it gets
I
so
was gonna
dark out
say
here
that
that you
only
can
nicer.
see satellites. You could see satellites going over. I was actually sitting outside smoking a cigarette one time, and I saw one of the lines of satellites from Starlink. And I thought it looked like a spotlight shining off of a guy wire or something like that, and then it was moving. I got a picture of it, but I couldn't see through the phone where it was.
The
I got
Starlink
lucky.
satellites are geosynchronous. I don't think they move.
Chris is
So
asking.
these were moving at
telling
quite
that-
a clip.
Chris says you have rain. I don't hear none. And I don't know when you forecasted.
When I was a kid, we'd lay out in the backyard back when there wasn't so much light pollution.
They had
And
yards when
we
you were a kid? Sorry.
Yeah, and we'd watch the satellites go by. That's when they were doing a lot of satellite testing and putting stuff up before they started throwing all these weather satellites and whatnot.
It's
in
rare that I
geosynchronous
see
orbits.
satellites.
But there's still some satellites up
Wow.
there that'll move and that you can see. The space station, you can see it when it goes over. It'll reflect like a satellite.
I've never seen them.
And
Either one.
But no, those Starlink satellites, they move like a mug because they're moving at quite the clip.
I've never
But I
seen
was
a mug
proud of
move.
myself. I was surprised I was able to get a picture because I could see with the naked eye, but not through the phone. So I just clicked and hoped, and I got it. It's blurry, but
Well, they're
I thought
moving.
I'm going to show it.
That's why all the pictures, most of the pictures of the Earth are blurry because something moved.
Jason said, yes, a lot of satellites and lines going in orbit this summer look like alien invasions up there. But the Starlink, if they're not, is that a Starlink satellite? You sure?
It was a string of them, yeah.
Oh,
Chris said the Skeeter Eater says, listen closely, it's coming.
well, they tried to warn me, I guess. I haven't heard them.
Starlink wouldn't work like it's supposed to if those satellites
Well,
move.
they may have were heading into position. They launch a few at a time. But that was on.
They launched
July
22
12th.
and more.
Yeah, that tripped me out. But yeah, I love looking at the stars. As a matter
He
of fact,
can do
my
that
favorite
where he lives.
constellation
He's
is
out in the
Orion.
country and you can actually see the stars.
Okay, I am
You can see
incorrect.
the Milky Way
I'm wrong.
What? Say
again.
that again?
I am. I'm
God.
wrong. I ain't afraid to admit it. When I'm wrong, I admit it. Starlink
No,
satellites are not geostationary. They are in a low Earth orbit at an altitude of approximately 550 kilometers.
And kilometers.
Kilometers, silly.
Geostationary orbits are much higher at an altitude of about 35,786 kilometers. So
But my favorite
Never-
constellation is Orion. That's how I come up with the name of my business.
Never know
My
what you going to learn on
apologies.
this here show.
What are you pounding on, Arthur?
I believe it's Elon, whatever his name, Musk, isn't it?
Elon
Elon
Musk
Musk,
has
yeah.
his Starlink. Yeah.
He's always in the lead satellite.
I always want to call him Eon because I'm a dork.
Well, so is he.
No,
He's
he's
a
not.
rich dork.
Chris K said, the Skeeter Eater says, oh, listen up closely, it's coming. Angela said, how do they disappear in the blink of an eye is my question. They go out of sight, Angela. And so if you blink and they go out of sight, then that's the blink of an eye. Jason said, yes, Google image it, Billy. They are headed into orbit. The pics are cool. Yeah, I just found that out, Jason. Thanks. Oh, Chris said, we answered that.
I almost launched a nose goblin into my coffee when you said that.
That's gross.
Yes, it is.
Never heard it called a
Oh,
goblin,
yuck.
but yeah. You're a sick puppy, sir.
Well, I didn't realize my nose was stopped up till I tried to laugh with a mouthful of coffee. Why is my coffee crunchy?
Good Lord.
You're a sick puppy.
Is coffee supposed to have lumps?
If you forget to change the filter, maybe.
Ew.
Folks, I'm sorry.
Oh, Lord. Lord. Oh, Lord. What the hell is this?
You can
I mean, heck,
expect
you darn.
yuck on this show, I tell you what.
Yeah, Angela said, yuck. You think?
Icky poo.
I'm kind of known for yuck around here.
Yeah.
Hey, Charles, you done?
Oh, God. As soon as I sit down,
No,
he goes,
sir.
Maggot off a gut wagon.
I see that.
I got, well, I'm sorry.
I'm construct.
I'm up to 6 now.
Cool.
I'll just drink around it, Billy.
Folks, I'm not responsible for the
Just
ignorant.
because my internet is faster doesn't mean my typing is. I would kill to have Starlink, man. God.
He didn't mean that, FBI.
Not literally.
No, it was a figure of speech.
Yeah, Billy talked funny.
What the heck am I doing?
Messing up.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I did need to do one more. Oh, no, do I?
Wouldn't I?
No.
Oh, that's a different joke.
Would I? Yeah, it says I was starting to put the wrong color. Can't have that.
There's my cement truck, Billy.
That looks cool.
Oh. They do, homie.
I got the cement truck. I got a motorhome. I got a John Deere tractor, and a fire truck done so far.
Did you give up on the dogs or what?
I got plenty right now.
Oh, okay.
I'm almost to 300 completed.
Googly
mercy.
moogly.
Is
Slacker.
that different ones or?
That's a fair amount.
That's not
Yeah,
even close.
you could start up a puppy mill.
It's not even close yet. Had my first craft show in 2 weeks. Well, 3 weeks. We'll say 3 weeks. I got what? 2, 4, 6, 18. 12 left to do in this batch. And then I got shoot.
Bang.
I got 2 pieces of 6-foot popple over there. That'll give me another 41, 42 more.
Cool.
That's crazy.
Julio,
I feel like I'm
Julio.
doing something wrong here.
I got it. I got it. It's a bag in a month though. I got almost
Oh my
60
gosh.
downstairs on the table. No,
Wes just came in. Hello, Wes.
Hello,
Well,
Wes.
get on the panel, man. Oh, me. I'm making a bumblebee bracelet.
Clip, the heart is done.
Yay!
Well, set, painted, and sanded, and all that crud.
Yeah, that's the.
That don't look like a heart. It
Important.
looks like a word.
Okay, me and Cliff determined we're gonna take off the tumor on the O, so I'm not gonna stay on the line there.
What?
It's not a tumor.
It's not a tumor.
Oh my God! You're doing it in ink pen now. It's permanent.
I'm
Don't get
confident.
crazy. Just the tumor.
See? Look at that.
Okay. Thank
That's
you,
a cool tractor art.
doctor.
I call that my 2024 John Deere's. It's on sale for $37,000.
Cool.
Is it got
Good luck
gold
with
in it?
If time allows it, I might paint this one.
And John Deere green.
And John Deere green, I hope.
Well, it'll be green.
Whole town said you should have used red, but it looked good too. Charlene was.
Then again, if I don't have time, it'll just get a bath.
Yeah.
I always wash my tractors. That's
I
why
did
she
paint-
thinks my tractor's sexy.
I did paint the spotted Dalmatian though, Billy.
Did you paint with little squares?
Wes said your
Early,
hand was just right when I got here. I thought it said fart.
The fart overran. I don't want to have to change my logo that much. Come on now. Did that make you think of elegance?
For those that don't know why I'm doing this on the pilot holes from the back, it's because I'm a bottom feeder and it helps you find the pilot hole quicker, especially when the back of the wood is fibrous like this.
By bottom feeder, he means he feeds the blade through the hole from the bottom.
Thank you, sir.
He's not a catfish that I know of.
No, it's the word of.
Of.
All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Pardon me.
Do you have any gray poop on? You may want to scrape it off
No, hush.
and see a doctor. Jason said, make sure you get them all AWL. That was good. That was clever. Now I got John Deere green stuck in my head. Hey, baby. Okay, I'm trying to go back into that.
Jason, how's
Yeah,
my girl? How's my girlfriend doing, Jason?
Chantel is here.
Why do you always drink a ton of water right before we go to sleep?
Chantel.
Hi, Chantel.
Whatever.
So I got a Model A and 2 different type of Mustangs and a Chevy truck left, and that'll take care of the vehicle category.
Mustang Sally.
Ram.
67 to 68, 69.
No, Billy, Doug wanted
Better
this
slow
because it
that
commemorated
Mustang down.
he had a Mustang. He painted it black and yellow, and he called it the Bee Stang. I thought that
Cool.
was clever. But that's why he wants this bracelet.
Stupid skeeter frickin' eaters.
If he wants to.
Keep
He
your
gets-
tongue inside your mouth. You won't have that problem.
But usually I'll open all my rings and then start, but I'm trying to do it to where I open some rings, weave some rings, open some rings, weave some rings. Sing along, people. I don't know the words yet either. I'm making it up as I go.
Jason said she is sleeping, but she's doing great. I hope you get to talk with her soon. We have had a busy year.
And just tell me,
Well,
sir,
it's been
why are
it's
y'all
been
not
a year
married? You
for
were supposed to
sure.
do that like 3 years ago. And you know
because
we're
he
gonna
quit
ask
talking
every
to
time.
us and letting us peer pressure him.
I
Peer
can't have a
pressuring him.
long engagement because I figure,
Life's
you
too
only live
short.
once,
Get
and
it over with.
I'm not getting any younger. So let's see. We started talking in April,
Well, night,
met
Robin.
in March, got married in June. Good night, Robin.
All right.
All right.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be good.
Thank you. I've been working out.
What? No, I was talking about my Hershey bar.
I know.
Oh, what
Well,
you
you'll
call
never have low blood sugar.
that's what you call generic Reese's.
What?
Generic Reese's.
What's a generic Reese?
Hershey bar and peanut butter.
Ah,
You
you
throw
got
that in
chocolate
there
in
early
my
commercial.
peanut butter.
Yeah.
I remember those commercials, man.
Oh,
You got peanut butter in my chocolate.
I'm telling Mom.
Well, just be that way then, Wes.
What's he
How
leaving
can I do?
already?
Yeah.
Good Lord.
Well, you
Not
know,
glad.
them old
Good night,
people
Wes.
need
I love you.
to sleep.
Cliff's kind of an affectionate feller.
Yes, he is. He just loves everybody. He's kind of a slut.
Wes
Yeah,
said, glad I got to see y'all. Glad you all got to see me. We didn't get to see you. What are you talking about, boy?
What is that overboard, Joey?
Well, it skating the line, but not serious.
I'm sorry. I don't even like skating. I knew I'd be the first one to screw it up.
I was busy running my mouth. I didn't hear it.
It
I
wasn't
wish I could
horrible.
repeat it.
No, it's
I don't
okay.
remember what I said now. Oh yeah, I do. Now I do.
Don't get your brother all mad at you now.
4-letter word for
Put 'em all.
promiscuous.
Except I wasn't talking about that kind of.
I know it wasn't vicious word.
I suck.
Jason said it was the least of our work. Did I miss something?
Getting married.
No, have a busy. Oh, he said it was the least of our worries. We bought a new house, complete renovation, renovated old house, and sold it. In
That was
the
the first one. I did nothing but justice of the people.
in the end, made money. Have a better, bigger house. Maybe a low key wedding soon.
Maybe.
Who?
He said that, 2 years ago? Just kidding. It's just a going thing to ask you about it, Jason. Hell.
Then he said, "That's a long story short." Took me
Andy
longer to
Mike
read.
says this is like the good old days, just missing Herbie on the show, Charlie. Andy Mike was with
Hello,
us.
Andy Mike.
Hey, Andy Mike.
Hi, Andy
He
Mike.
said this is like the good old days, just missing Herbie on the show.
The only reason I'm here, Mike, is to give Charles a heart attack.
Yeah, that he did.
And I didn't really have anything else to do.
Cliff, I'm glad your business name isn't onomatopoeia or supercalifragilistic. Whatever.
Brad's elastic.
Yeah, I can't talk with words.
I was gonna do Heebie CBD by the Bee Gees, but changed my mind. The .com was available though.
She's good, Mike. was a little scare, but it's all good. She's got a stent, and doctor gave her a clean bill of health, so we're good.
Cool.
But they gave you a bill regardless, right?
Yeah, I got that too.
I got a clean bill and a dirty bill. Isn't that what they used to call you, dirty bill? Ooh, dirty bill.
No. No, that was.
Didn't even send us one.
Pretty sure they don't call him Curly Bill.
Oh, I was gonna say no. That's the wrong movie. It was Curly Bill, not.
Curly Bill. And then they shot that poor fella.
You know, they wrote all her songs.
Thank you, Angela.
I was just funny.
Thank you, Mike. Absolutely. Yeah,
Keep
it was.
catching on fibers. Sorry.
It was. It's his excuse, and he's sticking to it.
Well,
It
that's why I
was
turned the
divine
beat.
intervention for sure, Mike.
Steve Nealon said, "Stents are good things. Doc liked them so much it gave me 16 of them."
Ooh.
Lordy.
He might need to see a therapist. He's addicted.
We were. Our fear was that the blockage in the left main was severe enough that she was going to require a bypass, and that didn't happen. So
Good.
So we be jamming because he said the left main is too serious an artery to try to stent it. You just don't do that.
I camped in a stent. Sorry, that was stupid.
I got a stint at a sideshow.
What? I heard you, but what the
I
heck does that mean?
I
I'm
understood
not
it.
even
Didn't.
real sure. It felt like
He
the thing
was-
to say at the time.
He was one of them sideshow performers. He was saying.
Yeah, I was the fat bearded lady.
Oh, you meant okay, like a gig. Okay.
Yes.
Steve said, "Thank
Wrong
God
ki-
for that,
wrong
Billy. I
kind
got
of
a triple to
stint.
go with my stint."
Yeah.
Definitely good news. My
It
heart
was.
skipped a beat when you first started talking about it that day. I miss seeing you
Yeah,
on live
but-
more often there, Billy.
When she was, when she quit responding, is when I panicked. Because I'm thinking, oh my God, she's had a stroke. But turned out it was of. You spelt off wrong.
What did I do with Orion? Oh, duh.
I give
Better
up.
find that.
I give up.
I'll show you
Couldn't find it.
my
I don't want to be just heart of jewelry.
Billy.
Jason said, and the dancing chicken.
Billy,
Whatever. Yes, sir.
I'll show you my my latest commission project if I could get the camera. But
Oh, that's looking cool.
it's not glued down, so
I understand.
What?
That'll be nice though.
that's for me sheet.
Yeah.
And
That's
she wanted-
snobs right there.
She wanted it 30 inches long, but I just give her the whole 3-foot piece.
Oh, that's pretty. That's good contrast.
Yeah.
Yeah, it turned out pretty.
That's
I didn't
okay.
break nothing either.
Cool.
It's very pretty, but don't tell anybody I complimented you.
I won't.
Wrong button, Art.
You're gonna ruin my bad reputation.
Oh, but
Yeah, your camera went off for a minute.
No, that was my
Oh,
fault.
he's
I was
not-
trying to solo screen him, and I
Oh.
accidentally
Oh.
hit remove.
well, here I can pick it up. You want a closer view?
Cool.
Per day.
That is cool.
I can't tilt it any farther because it'll slide on.
It costs an arm and a leg to ship it, but other than that, yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
probably. She said she'd pay for it. Oh,
No, only like 2 interior cuts on this one. By God.
Yay. Except it's by Charles.
Angela said that's awesome, Charles. I mean, Art, whatever your name is.
Church,
Thank you, Angela.
Artle. Chart and Artles.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's the way she wanted it. Dark background, light letters. So
Yeah.
I've already showed it to her.
Charles.
I accidentally tooted when I leaned over. I was praying to God nobody heard it.
I heard you chuckling is why I was.
That
you were just
I
out
couldn't
of
hide it.
yourself.
Well, yeah, it happened. I was leaning over for my Dr. Pepper. I hope the speaker reaches and like. I was like, please God, don't let anybody hear that. Now I brought it to your attention, so why the heck not?
Accidents happen. Accidents happen. Ask Mom.
That's funny. Yeah, it's funny.
Well, he bellered and he farted and he headed for the door, but his bowels overtook him and he pooped upon the floor.
Poor Billy had
Good
to
sense.
censor himself.
That pregnant pause made it funnier.
he pooped.
I was-
Jason would
I
like to
was-
send-
I was
hey,
searching
send you
for
a
the
couple
right
of his
word.
current project.
It's like, oh wait, we got to make this
Good. Family friendly.
family friendly
PG-13.
ish.
Jason would like to send you a couple pics of his current project.
Certainly.
Billy. Slightly. Wise guy.
Mike said, I love Indiana, but my Hoosier basketball team sucks. Sorry about that there, Mike.
Yep.
I don't follow round ball at all.
Me
I know,
neither.
That's
right.
meaning the thump thump.
Just feetball.
That's primarily
Angela
played
said,
with
Art,
hands.
do I need to do anything to my puzzles if I want to paint them?
Buy some paint. That's the first thing I'd do.
Now they got Old English furniture polish on them, so the paint might stick.
Might not.
It might not too.
Old English, I think, has some wax in it.
My mom just learned the other day that pledge is actually turns out it's not so great for wood.
No.
Why not?
I know. I think it ends up ruining it or something like that.
Well, if you've got
Well,
a
let me
good
Google
finish
it.
on it, it's really not going to hurt it. But if the finish is
Yeah.
worn in some places, you don't want to use it. You want to use something like Old English or
I didn't know that.
or a good wood
I'm
wax.
Googling it now.
How can something
any
be so
furniture-
popular if it ain't good for it?
Because people don't know any better.
I Googled pledge bad for wood, and it says any furniture repair technician will tell you the same thing. Pledge builds up silicone on top of the wood, quote unquote, hiding imperfections, but doing nothing for the wood itself.
And next
Correct.
you're going to say smoking's bad for you.
Well, it is. But and on top of that, I forgot about the silicone being in it, which makes it almost impossible to repair because no finish at all of any kind will stick to silicone. So
Even if you
that
sand
means
it down?
So that means you've got to sand a significant amount of wood off. And if it's veneered, you're going to sand through the veneer, and now your piece is completely ruined. Which means
Ugly
you
as
have to take it
Hades.
to a professional furniture restoration person and have them re-veneer the piece.
Reveneer.
And that
What do you do? I'm a reveneer.
Well, if it's veneered,
that
it's not
ain't-
worth restoring.
that's
would
not
think.
true.
Okay.
That's not true. They've been. I recently tore apart a piano that was built in Chicago in 1936, and it's got beautiful mahogany veneer all over it, and it's solid oak
Why'd you tear it apart? Why'd you tear it
'Cause it-
apart?
because it weren't no good. And I wanted the wood. So yeah, so it's and there's this ugly black paint all over this beautiful mahogany veneer.
So you would call it mahogany agony.
My my wife's got an antique sewing machine that we had to have re-veneered because the movers scratched the top so bad. And it was veneered from the beginning when it was
Did the
made.
movers
So
pay for it?
yes, so they've been veneering fine furniture for a long time.
Son of a blah.
Twank.
See, it's funnier when I try not to cuss. Yes, I broke a
You
dang
just
blade.
probably just cussed in Yiddish. Or
Probably.
And Andy Mike said, I think I'm the youngest member on the chat. I'll be 3/4 of a century old March 8th.
Oh, just
Dang.
a little baby.
3/4 of a century would be 75.
Yes.
Correct.
We've always told people he was our youngest chat member because he's older than dirt. Did I say that out loud?
Oh,
Crud, I'm
okay.
so
I
sorry.
didn't catch the irony. I'm not familiar with him. I'm just now meeting him.
He used to be
recently.
Hoosier Mike. He's been around for a long time,
Oh,
as you can
well,
tell by
hell,
his
quit
age.
changing your name there.
He only changed it once, Cletus.
Well, they throwed me off, and now I'm stupid.
You're only 6 years ahead of me there, Mike.
Yeah, old Billy's born the day after dirt.
Right.
Because we love our
Betty White
chatters
watched.
and channel members.
Betty White watched them be born when she was a children.
Angela said, LOL, I was confused at first. About what?
I'm still confused.
I don't even know where I am.
Hey, that O ain't connected to the rest of that word.
That blame Clef.
Well, I didn't make the font, but it's gonna have a
The-
backer that is
the-
connected.
The dot on that I ain't either. Charlie will lose that.
I will
The,
not. Maybe I will.
The logo on my website,
No.
it's got a white glow around it, so that'll bring it all together.
Luckily, I don't need a pattern to remember the dot on the I, the shape of it.
The dot on
Just
that
have to
I is
remember
going to
where
be
it
the
is.
smallest thing that Charles has ever scrolled.
They may not be wrong, I'll tell you what.
I'm looking forward to having
Mike
it.
said I'm a 1949er.
I'm a 1970er.
Wow.
Me too.
Youngins.
Yeah.
Are we the youngest ones around?
Whippersnappers.
Yeah.
Thank
Scooby
you.
Doo.
Said, hope you have a wonderful birthday. If I don't see you by then, Mike.
Hey Billy, I'm drinking milk. So someday I'm gonna be big and strong, just like you. Milk that does the body good. Charlie using that rubber scroll saw arm. That is so funny. Oh, great, another skater eater. Come down here where I can kill amongst you.
One of us got to have some relief.
You said happy early birthday, Andy.
Who are you, Bill? You're about what, 4 years old? 3 years?
What?
You're about 3 years older than me, I think.
Billy's 80-100.
I'll be 69 in a couple of months.
Oh, 69. Okay. You got
How
5
old was
years.
Russ again?
64
None of y'all look
or
your
5.
None of y'all.
No,
None of y'all
he's
look your age.
Russ is my age or close.
Well, Cliff,
Y'all like
when we were little, Cliff, people that age talk like this, but now they all act all young and stuff.
y'all moisturize or something?
No.
I must know your beauty routine.
I'll be 29.
I don't smoke.
Well, that's
My
why I'm
body
so
thinks it's
ugly.
86.
Angela says she's 54.
We'll be 54 in June.
Well, save your
I'll be
money.
29.
You'll be what?
29.
Ah, right. You don't look a day over 26.
That's pretty cool, Jason.
Oh,
Thank you.
Sorry.
Heart of O.
see that I did there.
Orion Jewelry. I think I just come up with a theme song.
Hush.
Like, it's gonna be
I
viral.
believe that. I believe somebody else is using the tune. For
Oh
that
man,
there,
I thought
Gene.
I
No,
was
they
almost
said
done. I
they
still
said
got to do the word
O'Reilly.
jewelry. Dag blamicus.
Yeah.
You could have just had
No,
Heart of
Heart-
Orion, Cliff. Just saying.
I could have.
Can we do that, Cliff? Because I don't want to cut it
My
anymore.
God,
No,
Jason, you're gonna
no,
have to send me an art
no.
gallery.
My business ain't called Heart of Orion. It's Heart of Orion Jewelry. I'm paying you good money for this. Okay, there's 2 dogs.
Yeah.
There's 3 dogs. Hey, I'm your biggest fan, largest fan too.
Broken fan.
This is true too.
We're
I guess
brothers. I
turn
can say
fan
that.
off now. Yeah, we can bicker. Charlie, I'm gonna be. How much? And I'm being legit here. How many would you charge for like
How
5
many
more of
would
these
you
hands?
charge?
For what?
Preferably in black. This hand you made me, I'd like to get them in black. Get like 5 of them.
I haven't done the math yet.
Well, just think I'm your brother, and there's a hand, and think of a
That'd be
number.
$500 a piece.
So
I mean, an actual
discount, brother.
on account of I'm broke. Would you take 50 to do 5 of them, Charlie?
Yes. Send it now, boy.
I am. I'll even cover the fee because I'm cool.
I'll have my people get with your people and then make you wait.
My people are on vacation.
Mike said, I missed your rubberized blade arm going up and down.
That's what I
Yes,
kept
you
saying.
do.
This is the only one I see do that.
Yeah, that's wild. I don't know why it doesn't.
Shutter speed is
Frame
slower
rate.
than the. Yeah.
It's the frame rate, not Connie.
I'm not going to.
Good night, Connie. I love
Hey,
you.
Robert.
Love you, Connie.
Man, I thought I was
Night,
done.
all. Charlie, I made the note in it say, "Give me a hand" or 5.
Yeah. Billy,
Sent
would you like to
55 to
start
cover the
the?
fee because I love you.
Yeah. Billy, would you like
Right
to
there,
start
Bill.
the slow applause to give him a hand for 5?
Well, I've got one,
Okay.
but I need black. If you look right here. You're supposed to speed it up eventually, Billy.
I just applauded in slow motion.
Yes, he did.
I didn't even hear nothing.
It's down to 59. That's
That's how slow it
Sound
was.
hadn't caught. Yeah. The sound's still back in the spirit world. I love Billy. I love you to death, and I have since the day I met you. And me and you always playing off each other, trying to make each other laugh.
I loved him, but one time I kind of went off and because I was a little moody.
He got all mad and stuff. Got his panties in a bunch. I tell you.
Because he implied that I didn't work, by God, and I took it personal.
I had that discussion with Art just a week ago, not even a week. I just take it personal because I didn't choose this life, and that's all.
Yeah, we
Shows
both
me.
lost our tailbones. We just suck at making money.
Yeah. Plymouth, we didn't land on Plymouth Rock. It landed on us.
I'll
Well,
admit,
that's
I do take offense to that, but Billy Wayne, a vicious person, he's just weird looking.
That was a compliment. I think y'all are good people for a dude. But no, I still remember Billy back when I had my house, and I was sitting there making faces, and you just lost your mind laughing because I was just down in the corner just talking. I didn't have a hobby back then, or it's a business now, but it's business shaped. I got a logo and everything.
Yeah, you were trying your best to derail.
When? Oh, back in the day?
Yeah, doing them papers.
Oh, I do.
We
I do
didn't
feel
we
bad for
didn't
that.
we didn't have to try very hard.
Nope. I kind of helped.
Well, yeah, you'd open the door and I would just barge through it.
Yeah,
Hey,
half the
Kool-Aid.
time I didn't know I was opening the door, but y'all sure made me aware.
Well, you only gotta open it a crack, and we're just busting through. You know, like, I hope I didn't drink the last of that coffee too fast, but my gut will let me know.
Uh-oh.
You need to
I
pull the
won't
Charlie.
forget the dot.
Thank you. I need my dot. It is very important to me. Thank you very much, please.
Guzzling that
I like
coffee
these
here in a minute.
pop-up.
Cliff's gonna be like, well, he bellered me farted and he headed for the door.
Stop! I can't see through tears.
I'm about to make an income. Boop.
Where did we? Where did we get that from, Cliff? Oh yeah.
Look, I used to say that. Like, we itchy. Oh God, I love these kind of. I love our crowd, man. Tell you what. Tell you when. Now I'll eventually tell you why. Jewelry. Heart of Oreo jewelry. Act now, and I'll put your
Why
logo
you
and that
gotta
little dot
say
on
it
the
so
eye.
anti-Semitic like that?
Which part? Jewelry.
Hey, jewelry.
It's just I don't ever talk normal.
Oh, I know. My brother grew up in Georgia, so
Well,
he
Billy
talks that way
talks
too.
backwards.
Cha-cha. Cha-cha. Copyright strike, because that was awesome.
I don't walk backwards. What's wrong with you?
I don't talk backwards. That's funny right there.
You got to be real careful though which words you switch around like that because you end up saying stuff that.
Yeah.
The law.
Not family friendly.
Yeah.
Hey, Billy, you need to buy a bracelet. You're becoming part of a very small crowd. Everybody who's anybody's. We're up to not quite 3.5.
He's gonna lose that dot. I just know it.
It's sitting right there. By God.
He's gonna put it on his forehead. You do not touch my dot.
Oh. Well, I sloppily drew out that O, man.
Yes, you did.
I didn't want to bring that up.
It's not a tuna.
Alrighty, man.
I was trying to be nice.
Much obliged. Much obliged.
God dang it to heck, I have to open rings now. So I'll smoke to that.
Stepped in what?
Open rings. Oh. Hope the speaker reaches.
No, it would
Yeah.
if I opened every ring for this bracelet, it would cover this mat.
Hmm.
Let's see, there's 30 wide.
That'd be an awful big wrist.
It's 20 by 30, so that'd be what? That'd only be 500 rings. That wouldn't even be enough.
What?
This one's gonna have just under 700, 688 something, I believe, if not 691.
Mercy's sake.
Yeah,
Okay, when you lean over
this
to
is
put
the
your
biggest,
backpack
widest bracelet I've made.
Ugh.
See, Billy, I've got
Anybody-
something like this.
Anybody want to rub
weave.
my back?
No.
I'm good, thanks.
It's called
Yeah, I appreciate y'all
That's
thinking
called-
about it.
Dragon scale. So this is more like a cuff. You know what I mean? I could not wait to try that weave. I've also got it in black and green and then silver and purple. Will
Very
you
good
get over
scale.
there,
You mean
Dave?
like a fish scale or
Be
Dragon
dreaming.
scale, silly buns. There's also Persian dragon scale and alligator back.
And loop-de-loops.
Loop-de-loo. Hello.
I
Very good.
couldn't come up with anything witty to say for that.
Well, that's a shock. Bear with me. I got to stretch a little bit, by God. And
You
by
only
my
have
back.
one letter
My
left.
name is Lou.
I got to do the
Lou.
stupid word jewelry because Cliff's picky.
Oh yeah,
It's not a
forgot
I
about
stupid
that.
word.
thought I was done too, man. So I looked over. Oh, man.
Well, hurry up.
Well, Dad, diddly.
Well, it is hard to run jewelry.
Yeah, but it's called Heart of Orion.
Jewelry.
Hard to run jewelry. Because I
Hush.
ain't going to change all my stationery and pot holders and collector memorabilia.
Doilies and lacy things.
Mouse pads. Refrigerator magnets.
I don't think people use mouse pads anymore, do they?
Chemises.
That's why I was trying to think of obsolete stuff. Only grandmas use doilies, so that are people with good furniture. It's called a coaster. Use a coaster.
Ooh, not a
Forgot to
fan
put
of
the
my
sign
back.
up there. Oh well. I'm not a fan of it either.
What's
front end
sad
ain't great either.
is when I make this logo for Cliff, he'll be the only one to see it besides the day he shows it off.
Well, I'll take pictures and stuff. Hell, I'll make a
Yeah.
video a day just to show you. Look, Charlie, this is how your sign's doing today.
No, you won't.
Wouldn't that be cool if it glue in the dark? Glue in the dark.
If it
Well,
glue in the dark.
It made sense, by God.
One time, Charlie's wife said, he said, "Does that fit?" She said, "It fat before."
Sometimes words just fit. Just saying.
I think my wife is the one that said glue in the dark one time, but that did just slip out of me. Like a beep.
Stop.
I'm sorry. I love Billy to death, man. Him and John are some of my favorite people. Art's okay too for a dude, I guess.
Except
Twank.
it keeps breaking my blade, and it keeps breaking right at the clamp.
Wonder why
What's
they
weird
break
is
it
I'm
on-
not hearing them break.
Time to get a new saw.
What'd you say, Art?
Said, wonder why they're breaking on you. You never had that trouble before.
I have no idea. I don't know why.
What's
I'm a
weird
big-
is
You
I'm
were
not
just
hearing them.
you weren't even cutting hard then. You were just sanding.
Yeah.
Chris K said, "How much would that cuff cost me, Cliff?"
Roughly 125-ish, because there's a ton of rings. I'd do it for an even 100 if you're serious.
Good thing I'm kidding. Little joke there. Oh, I need another blade. I was about to try to start scrolling again. That could have gone really smoothly, and I wouldn't have broken another one.
I saw that. I was getting ready to laugh at you.
I went to go.
Definitely keep track of comments.
That's a good one, Charles.
Yeah, but only I could do that.
Jason,
I
Hey,
dropped
everybody.
that one, so we'll be getting another one.
Hey,
I have it
everybody,
in
watch
green
me
and
drop my
black.
blade on the floor and watch me
Yeah.
scroll without one.
Here's the same one in green and black. And I have a female version too.
It's the new scrolling fad. How to scroll invisible cuts.
You won't break a single blade. That
This
didn't
one is
feel right.
silver and purple.
Well, you might mess up your arm, though.
You know what I think it is, Art, is because since the Hegner blade clamps are so narrow, you have to untwist the end
Yeah.
to get them in there. It's probably the flexing of untwisting it that's weakening the thing. That's my story.
It could be.
Yeah, I've got that silver.
But it ain't
silver
breaking
one,
on
Chris,
down there
is
where
a
you're
little bit.
untwisting it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's breaking right at the
A little bit
clamp
narrower.
where I had to untwist it just enough to get it in the clamp.
Oh,
Even though they're flat ended, the bottom and the top have to be facing the same direction. If the top is doing that, I have to twist it. So that's what the
I
case is.
understand.
I'll
I twist
measure-
all of mine.
I'll measure their width when I get back, Chris. Sorry, I had to
Makes me
bust on that.
claygy.
Okay, let's see if we can
You
do
have
this
mints
without
for
breaking.
that.
Because if I don't untwist them, they hockey stick, and I don't like that.
Well, that often also means that your set screw and your
But it
loser
is.
deal aren't meeting. Oh, well then I'll stop
I've-
pretending I know what I'm
double-
talking about.
I've double and triple checked them, and they're just like they ought to be.
Hey, missing one dog. Oh no, I'm not. Sweet. It's just hiding well.
Jason said, yes,
Okay, let me get-
untwisting weakens the hardness of the blade and at the clamp.
B-Day gift for me come June.
Chris K
Mine's
said,
in June,
curiosity
too.
for a B-Day gift for me come June.
But I will say,
Let's see.
the blade slipping out of the clamp almost never has never happened without user error on a Hegner because the clamping system just doesn't fail.
Hey, Charlie, I'm gonna interrupt for a second. It's
I'm not talking, so
just short of, just right around, just under 1.25 inches on the thicker rear ones, and this one is. Wait, that can't be right because this one's 1.25 inches and it's narrower.
I
Oh,
don't
this is 1
untwist
inch
it
and
enough
3/4.
that I wouldn't think that it was, I mean, because it's like maybe a quarter of a turn, so I'm not putting a whole lot of stress on the end of the blade.
Yeah, here they are side by side. Charlie, Angela wants to know what you're selling at Nancy's auction.
different things. I don't mainly keychain little crap. And a couple.
No, but
cute
I don't
little-
think anybody's going to want to buy little crap.
Well, you'd
Do
be
more
surprised.
other things,
Anyway,
Charlie.
people buy parts in jars. Anyway, not mine. Just to be clear.
Hey, family friendly.
Well, Billy sang a song about it. Anyway, not with jars. Anywho, I'm selling some cute little Easter themed bigger print. and some
Actually,
cat
show those
stuff.
real quick, Charlie, because those were pretty cute.
Okay. As soon as I'm done cutting the inside of the O.
Oh,
Oh,
damn it. I gotta make more coffee. I didn't mean to say hecky darn. Darn it to heck.
Actually, I'll show those now. I have to take off my headphones though, so behave yourselves. I know
all right, Cliff, let it fly.
that's diddly darn. Didn't
Y'all
see that.
hold on, we're
coming.
about to go off the rails. Crazy train. All aboard! I'm making coffee. Would anybody like some
Yes,
coffee?
but untwisting can fracture the blade, possibly break before you start using it. I don't. I'm trying to think. I haven't had
Oh,
very
smelled
many
something.
break at the clamp. Most of them break in the middle of the blade, so I don't think that's causing the problem.
Yeah, Steve.
Night, Steve.
All right, Steve.
I ain't far behind you. I got to
Love
get up at 8.
Love you, Steve. No!
Oh no, I got to get up
Billy,
at 7:30.
what
Shit. I mean, dang.
purpose
I mean,
will I have to live?
oops.
Yeah,
Everybody's going to bed and I'm drinking coffee.
1:30.
Okay, set my alarm.
Can y'all see that?
Yep.
Where? I'm drinking coffee for Chris. too.
That cat's
Yeah.
deformed.
That's his head.
Walking downstairs.
He has he has rectangles attached to his feet.
That's steps, sir. Anyway, that's a version.
Steps are
with-
usually connected to something other than a
It's-
cat.
It's kind of an illusion, goober. Anyway,
Oh.
Angela asked Charlie, "Have you been posting about the auction on your Facebook or your community page?"
I
I
did
did
today.
today because you'll notice on my page the only person that liked it was Nancy. That's why I don't post a lot on my page as far as the auctions.
So I have a version
Oh,
with
yeah.
nothing under there, and a version with sticks. And yeah, and
I have an aversion to cats.
this is one going upwards.
Well, you're
Yeah.
supposed to bring the Easter stuff, Charlie.
I've got them, by golly. I can only show one at a time.
They sure and wiggle them.
Somebody laughed at my play on version. I'm gonna go home.
I
That's
didn't
a
catch
bunny.
it. What you had said.
Bunny pulling a bag.
You gonna paint 'em, Charles?
I'm guessing
Nope.
there's supposed to be Easter candy full of it in it.
Something. I don't have any candy, so there's a bunny getting into a basket.
Chris and Angela said
Turn it the
cute.
other way, and it's a bunny giving us the moon, mooning us.
That's a whole different holiday.
That's a bunny moon. Is what that
Oh, hold on a second. I'll get you your egg. All right then. Now I gotta
We're so
clear off
silly.
my hooser deal. What?
Those are what's it?
Good night, Steve Nealon. I didn't even know you were leaving.
I didn't see you there.
Thank you, Chris and Angela. You may go.
Val Kilmer
Have
killed it
you-
in that role. It's
I
sad that this
made-
happened to him.
Have you made yarn bowls, Charles?
I made one, Chris.
I thought it was beautiful.
Thank you. I
Show it to her.
I got to go get it. Let me clear off what I got.
Go get it. You got to show the bunnies. I was talking about the wiggly bunnies.
What wiggly bunny?
The pair you've been holding up on other shows.
Oh. Well, I gotta make 2 trips to get all this stuff
Are you
off of
stupid
here.
or something? Are you stupid or something? Stupid is a stupid does. Mama's stupid. I couldn't tell if you were snoring or if that was a death rattle. Cold as dirt.
Ugh.
I'm not peeing, it's coffee. The reason why I say that every time somebody asks who's peeing, sorry I had to make it tinkle.
That ain't no bunny.
Tell him that. He'll vaporize you. Anyway.
The little alien. He's got a belly button and everything.
And a honey crack.
Chris K said,
I
I
was
guess
gonna- I was
bunny
gonna do
moon
that
would
little
make a
tidbit of-
great yarn bowl.
It
Oh, those
would.
are
No,
wiggly.
Charlie, you had that dark one. It was like holographic. You made a yarn bowl. Did you
Angela
take a
said,
picture
Art,
of it?
I'm surprised that you aren't doing Nancy's auction. Nancy's auction.
I am.
Nancy's auction. No, she said that to Art.
Oh, I'm gonna.
Charles?
I got it somewhere. Clip just a sec.
No. I mean, you got your yarners in here.
I'm gonna get with it on it and maybe try the next one, Angela.
Angela said, oh, cute overload. Are you sure
Charlie-
that's coffee?
Pretty creative on these.
That's
No,
not
this
like
is water to
toilet
refill the
flush.
coffee maker.
Oh,
It's just loud water. Doesn't even have a screen on it, so I get little pipe nuggets in there. I don't think I'd ever thought I'd utter the words pipe nugget.
Ugh.
Pretty sure I knew nose goblin was going to come eventually. But no, he's gotten some pretty cute stuff. Especially them yarn bowls. They're really nifty. Isn't that pretty as heck? Come on now. Y'all order 16. Or wait for the
I can go.
other stuff.
I can go smaller, but Mishi got one this big for a cake. Yarn cake
A
thingy.
cake.
Yarn cake thing.
Oh,
All right.
Okay, what? That's good water. Wow. You reckon you can make me a bunny moon?
Chris
No,
K said the answer
Chris,
to
while
why
I'm
your
thinking about it-
coffee is crunchy.
Oh. Yeah. The those cups I showed you, those take me about a week to do. They eat the heck out of some rings. Oh, I guess I got plenty of time to make it. Or you can buy one of my existing ones. I rarely actually sell an existing thing, so that was a pleasant surprise with Connie today. Coffee. Oh, would you and your friends like some coffee? I just made some coffee.
And for what it's worth, you don't have to wait till the auction to order something. Just saying.
Just saying.
Chris K said great yarn bowl.
Thank you. I can make it smaller. Oh, diddly do.
With me, I'm
Okay.
only limited by the size of my clasps, but I guess I could fit multiple clasps.
Yeah, the biggest dimension I can do in one piece is 9 inches by whatever is proportional, but well, maybe slightly over 9, but I can do things in multiple pieces. It just takes longer and blah 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 blah. Okay,
I
let
like
me.
a drink.
Yeah, I said it again. I'm gonna arch my back so I can. Oh, it hurts.
All right, guys and girls, 7:30 comes early, so I'm gonna hit the hay.
Oh,
Does not. It comes the same time every morning.
I know, but I'm usually sleeping through it.
Me too. Or going to
Not
bed around
so-
that time.
Not so in the morning. So I will holler at y'all later. Thanks for having me, buddy.
Thanks for being had.
seeing you again.
Good having you, sir.
Been fun.
All right, we'll keep on coming back. By God, I'll tell you what. Until I ban you,
Really?
I'm just
My
getting
God.
there.
You
Blah, blah,
keep
blah.
on scrolling then.
Don't
Uh,
check on that. Get that algorithm checked.
Jason, I hear good things about that one. I have, believe it or not, 6 bamboo P1Ps. I got real lucky.
Night, everybody.
Good night.
Um,
Friend with good credit, knowing I would pay him every month. That's how I was able to get those, and my mom helped me get one. So I have 6 bamboo P1Ps, and I
my
just
mommy
finished working on my first full size. I guess you could call it a helmet. It's a Deadpool mask, but I won't show that
I
until
can't
I
wait
have.
for that.
I am going to paint that with spray paint because the color isn't perfect, and it's going to be held together by magnets. So I just stick it on my head.
Mine too.
So by the auction, that should be ready.
Jason
although,
said, are they both going to be ready?
Well, technically, I mean, got to experiment with the paint.
Jason said, I heard the bamboo is good.
Yeah,
I
it's
think
pretty
it's
much works right out of it.
BAMBU.
Yeah, it works right out of the box. It's because I'm one of these people. Because some people say, "Well, why don't you learn how to tinker?" And no, I don't want to get into printers. I want to get into printing. What comes right out of the box, and that's probably the best way to word it. Is I love printing. I don't want to have to figure out how they work and all that crap unless I need to. But yeah, I somehow ended up with 6 of them, and I love it.
Are you going to let anybody else talk? Come on now.
Yeah, since Billy left, Art, you got to talk more.
No. About ready to go to sleep.
Well, you're allowed
I
to.
had
I
a
mean,
feeling
it
you were
is.
about to say that.
And Cliff still wants me to cut out another word.
Holy
Yes, he
cow.
does. Jason says, "Well, I don't want to learn leveling and stuff exactly."
Yeah, this self levels at before every print. Takes about 6 minutes, but you know, if you're a patient fella,
Unfortunately, I
I don't
don't
have
keep
patience
your
because I'm not a
schedule.
doctor.
I don't have a lot of patience
Yeah.
either. But all right,
Mama says, "Beep, you need some patience." I said, "I'm not a doctor." Plus, Amazon has spoiled me as far as delivery times.
yeah,
I don't think if I ever have a displeased customer, it won't be because of wait time. At least not in the U.S. because they usually have it within 3 days. Chris said, "I was asking because I was curious about cuff with the titanium ring." Ah, well, if you wanted, this can be a cuff, but this is the widest clasp I have, except for maybe a little bit wider. The other ones, I'd have to get a different size rings for those
gotta
because
keep
it
catching
takes
on
two
that
different
dang
sizes.
fiber. Sorry.
It takes two different size rings to do that one. It's got the blue ones are a little smaller. Let me get in the right camera. Blue ones are a little smaller. The black ones are a little larger, and these are a little bit thinner gauge. That would look
Purposely
kind of
going off the
cool.
line because I drew it sloppy.
And I think they do make anodized titanium, but I got a bad feeling it would cost more. I don't know, and I would have to wait for them to come from Canada. Oh. But I can make this kind all day long with the size rings we've been using. It's all up to you. It's your money, honey.
I just caught myself pushing the blade, so I gotta calm down.
Deep breath. Woosah.
You know, there's no law saying I have to finish it all on this live stream.
And for anyone curious,
So I could do the word jewelry tomorrow.
this is
That'd be
what
cool.
my
I'm
vendors.
about ready to go,
This is
Charles.
What was
what
that?
the titanium looks like. It's very polished.
What'd you say, Art?
I said I'm about ready to head on to the bedroom.
I won't be hurt if you go on.
All right, you sure?
Love you,
Yeah.
Art.
Yeah, I'm on my last cut now.
Oh,
Angela
okay.
says Chris K, my sister's boyfriend, loves his bracelet. That's awesome.
But I'll come on anytime you want me to.
Much obliged. Well, I'll throw the link in the Hoosier deal.
Okay.
Man, this thing is all kinds of fibrous.
You know when you
Angela,
guys
which one?
explain to me how to do all that, every once in a while them fuzzies would get caught on mine too.
Yeah. Same 9 part.
Chris, what kind of which bracelet ended up with the sister's boyfriend?
What am I doing? Oh, blood poop. I cut into the O.
What?
I hate you.
Charles,
Well, I've
you're
spun
shattering
it
my
too
already
many
bad
times.
image of you.
Well, I'll freaking putty it or something.
Jason said, I'm hoping with the K1 being enclosed will help with smell as I don't have a shop. It will be in the basement.
Bamboo has a enclosed version too. It's called a P1P. A P1S. Mine's a P1P. They also have X1 and X1C enclosed crap.
Anyway, Charles, I'll see you tomorrow.
All right. Be careful and sleep well.
Yep. See you, Cliff. Bye,
Hi, Art. Be
everybody.
good.
That's left here. And if you want me to join you, I'll join you again.
God, if the link is there, you're welcome.
All righty.
Be good and stuff.
For some reason I'm just tired today.
Well,
So
you might be
it was
slightly
black.
normal.
It was black
Anyway.
and copper then, Angela.
Damn it.
Sorry,
I'll
Art.
see you finish that one way or another.
You can hang out 10 seconds?
Yeah, I can wait till you finish that.
All right.
That
I don't
piece.
mean to keep it, fella.
No, you're fine.
Yeah, Chris has to wear titanium and what was it, titanium and gold due to allergies.
I think that
Yeah, I don't-
motorhome wore me out.
The only gold that I know of is gold fill, which is over jeweler's brass, which I believe is zinc and copper. But I think there is a source to get just straight up gold, but it would be so soft. Jason said,
Being
"We'll check
away.
them out, but the following of the Ender keeps me wanting the K1. In the end, I'm looking for ease of use."
That'd be the bamboo. I don't know anything about them others. I know enders are a pain in the butt for some people.
Actually, I need to thank Chris and her allergy because it allowed me to get into titanium. But titanium, I expected to be dingy and gray, but it's actually pretty.
All right. Tune in tomorrow and you'll see me do the jewelry. Not actual jewelry, just the word jewelry. There's the O. Yay.
You're talking to Art, or are you leaving?
I'm leaving.
Why?
Because I'm tired and hungry.
You still got an
I-
audience and a.
Yeah, but I'll be back tomorrow. Good Lord. Let's put all the stuff together. Don't want to forget the
Don't
dot
forget
on
the
the
dot.
I. The
Tell
dot.
Theo, you're gonna do this. Do it right.
That's the letters
Of is
incorrect.
crooked.
Oh, hush. Ow. And tomorrow we'll do this. Sure.
14
Appreciate
it.
Hey, if you got the money to buy the rings, I got the time.
I hope y'all will consider subscribing. Click on that bell. Click on the word all. And I am sorry that I don't go live all the time. I'm living life and 3D printing and all kinds of stuff. But do not forget about Hardnail Media. Thank you. Don't forget about sorry, Cliff. Don't forget about hardnailmedia.com for getting your website made and Flying Dutchman blades discounted on woodenteddybear.com if you use the code Charles. And thanks everybody for being here. I hope you'll consider coming on back. Thank Art, Cliff, John, and Billy Burt for coming on by. And by God.
Angela said, "Have a good night, everyone. Been fun." He said, "I'll do more research on the bamboo." Thank you. Nice work, Charles. Great to see you. Chris says, "Good night, all." And scroll on.
All right. Much obliged. Scroll on.
Kill it. My hand's getting tired. Scroll on. Hello, you're still live, sir.
Yeah. Did he leave?
I hope. No, I think he has to go to his office to kill it.
No, I freaking hit the leave instead
Still
of
live,
the end.
sir. Still live. Still live.
I know.
Don't
I didn't
curse.
cuss, did I? Okay,
No.
yeah.
Not that I'm
I accidentally X'd out of the studio instead of hitting in the stream. What do you want to talk about now? That's a little out of practice. That was awkward as crud. Luckily, I caught it.
The Cliff Show.
I totally
I'm the subject of
stoned
that
out.
logo.
I'm glad I caught that instead of just leaving y'all hanging.
You still gotta
Well,
get rid of live though.
Who would he, huh?
You're
That's,
still
uh,
live.
Still live.
Yeah, that's why I'm not cussing.
Okay.
Appreciate everybody
Until
for
it
being
goes
here.
off.
We're really going to leave this time. We're going to repoint at the camera and say, scroll on.